Hi, Dr. Q here from Star Nursery. Today we're going to give you some helpful hints about summer plant care here in the desert Southwest. The hot summer temperatures make it hard to keep some plants looking the best. That's why it's always best to use drought-tolerant or low water use plants in your landscape. The critical thing for any plants to do their best here is the proper amount of watering to keep them healthy. Many people think they have to water their plants every day or even multiple times a day to keep them alive in the hot summer. You do have to water shallow-rooted plants like turf grass or bedding plants that often, or small newly planted shrubs and trees, because they only have a small root ball that is still near the surface and will dry out faster than established trees and shrubs. But for trees and shrubs that have been in the ground for more than 2 to 3 years, watering should be done more deeply, but less often. The deeper you get the water into the soil, the longer it will stay there, and the longer it will be available to the plant's deeper roots. Frequent shallowing waters may keep the first few inches of the soil moist, but what about the deeper roots that the water doesn't reach? If you only water the top third of the root zone, the plant will start to show signs of stress. You should check the depth of your watering by using a moisture meter stuck all the way into the ground. For large plants, use a long screwdriver or a long metal rod. They should go into moist soil easily, but will be hard to push into dry soil. If you are still not sure, dig a hole into the soil about 12 inches deep to see how wet or dry it really is. It's much more beneficial to plants if you deep soak them with enough water to penetrate the entire root zone. Then let the surface dry slightly before the next irrigation cycle. Established plants do not need watering every day in the summer. The most you should water is every other day. It's also a great idea to check your irrigation system to make sure it works properly throughout the summer. Another tip is to apply a good layer of organic mulch around all of your plants to keep the soil surface from drying out so quickly. Water early in the mornings so that your plants have that water available to them all during the hot day. Don't fertilize shrubs and trees during the extreme heat because the tender new growth that will appear will be more easily burned by the heat. For more gardening tips, check out our free Star Notes at starnursery.com or on our free app for your smartphone. And don't forget, we make house calls. Go into your local Star Nursery location or call 702-771-7827 to make an appointment. I'm Dr. Q, and I'll see you next week.